Hey friends, welcome back. Today, we'll cover the core features of ChatGPT to help you navigate its capabilities without getting lost in the documentation that is sometimes kind of tricky to navigate, to be honest. We'll briefly go over what each feature does and when you might want to use it. By the end of this lecture, you'll have a solid understanding of the product and what it can do for you. Fortunately for us, users, and maybe a bit unfortunately for individual instructors like me who also work full-time, ChatGPT is constantly changing and improving. Some features might differ by the time you're watching this, so to keep track of updates, add OpenAI's release notes in your bookmarks and follow them on LinkedIn. On LinkedIn, they actually post the most meaningful updates, so it's really effective to do so. All right, let's break down the core features. And speaking of core features, we have to start with modals and modal updates. In our context, we talk about large language models, also called LLMs. They are the core of chatbots like ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini. These are deep learning models trained on huge data sets to generate content from human language prompts. OpenAI offers diverse models with varying capabilities. GPT 3.5 actually made ChatGPT a star. It's fast and available without an account. However, the newest flagship, GPT-4o, is much more advanced. It provides quicker and more accurate responses across text, voice, and vision. Yes, this O stands for omnimodality. Our next core feature is image generation with DALL-E. DALL-E creates images from text prompts. The latest version, DALL-E 3, allows you to generate images and edit them using a selection brush and text. While it's a handy tool to have, it's not the best image generator out there. For professional needs, consider other options like Adobe Firefly or Midjourney, or Stable Diffusion. One more visual feature is OCR, Optical Character Recognition. When you upload an image, ChatGPT will be able to read and analyze it. Voice mode. Voice mode actually sets a couple of different features and puts them together. You can convert text to speech and vice versa. This feature is powered by the Whisper model, which excels in multilingual speech recognition, translation, and language identification. On mobile, you can also enable background conversations, which lets you keep your phone shut down but still talk with ChatGPT. It's cool if you want to do something and have someone to talk with. The next feature is crucial, and it's data controls. Data controls in ChatGPT let you manage your chat history and decide if your conversation should train the models. Chats, you can export your ChatGPT data or even delete your account if you want to. Additionally, you can share chat links with others in your workspace or just create a link to share the whole conversation. The next feature is about integrations of Microsoft OneDrive and Google Drive. You can now upload files directly from Google Drive or Microsoft OneDrive, making it easier for ChatGPT to access and understand your documents, spreadsheets, and presentations, although I wouldn't really recommend presentations for now. The next feature is memory. ChatGPT can now remember details across chats, and it enhances its ability to provide relevant responses. To make ChatGPT remember something about you, simply type, "Remember that I like," for example, short and concise responses. This feature can be turned on or off in the settings. Let's go to the next one. Custom instructions. Custom instructions allow you to tailor ChatGPT's responses to your needs. If custom instructions are turned on, the settings will apply to new conversations and will be applied to any new chat that you create. However, you can't change them amidst the conversation. You'll need to start a new chat for any changes to take effect. There is also a set of limitations in terms of what kind of instructions you can provide and what volume of instructions you can provide. You also can't upload any files as an instruction, and you can't easily manage multiple custom instructions. But don't worry, for these needs, we have a much better feature, and this feature is custom GPTs. Custom GPTs are specialized versions of ChatGPT that can be tailored for specific purposes, just like custom instructions, but on a larger scale and more variety. In my opinion, it's one of the most important features now. They allow to provide extended instructions, keep constant knowledge base, and even API connections. There's also a huge collection of custom GPTs built by other people and companies. And of course, you can build your own. One of the cool features of custom GPTs is that you can change them within a single conversation by simply tagging that custom GPT. It significantly optimizes workflows, especially considering that you can use your files as the knowledge base and lets you connect third-party tools. And if you're technical, you can connect third-party tools via API. Okay, now, speaking of API, there are two types of API features. Normally, when we speak about API, we speak about the API that ChatGPT has to enable developers to embed ChatGPT into their applications. But there's also API that can be used within custom GPTs. And in this case, you integrate third-party tools into ChatGPT. The next feature is browsing. So models like GPT-4, GPT-4o, and possibly all the future models will be able to browse the internet. Although browsing capabilities are still yet to be improved, and it's still not the best search tool in the mid of 2024, it's still cool to have it. Our next feature is advanced data analysis. Advanced data analysis, formerly known as ChatGPT Code Interpreter, by the way, it's still Code Interpreter in certain parts of documentation and interface. Anyway, it runs Python code in a sandboxed environment. But what it means for us is that we can upload data and generate insights from it, or visualize data. It's best suited for TXT, docx, or CSV files, but also comes with privacy concerns. You can access the feature by selecting the GPT-4 model and triggering this feature by saying, use advanced data analysis to, and then describe the action that you want to perform. Last but not least, as of 2024, ChatGPT is available practically for everyone. It's available on macOS desktop as an app. It's available in web interface, iOS, and Android smartphones. And that's a wrap on the core features of ChatGPT for now. But of course, we have to stay updated because there's always something new. To do that, check out their release notes. And that's it. We've gone through the core features this fast. I'll leave the text version of this lecture in the resource section so that you can easily reference it if you forgot something. Right, that's it for now, and see you in the next lecture.